right now, cuz. We ain't catch stage right now, cuz. What down there, cuz? Where you at, blood? Where you at?
Hey, that big head down syndrome looking on everybody from the city that gets some real money.
The streets of Memphis have always been a battleground of loyalty, ego, and legacy. And right now, all eyes on Blac Youngsta and Yo Gotti. What started as whispers has turned into a full-blown storm after Blac Youngsta quietly removed CMG from his Instagram bio, signaling that he is no longer part of the Powerhouse label and is now flying solo as an independent artist. The move set social media on fire, igniting debates across hip-hop forums and gossip blogs. To some, it was nothing new, just another chapter in the same playbook. Every year or so, Youngsta pulls a similar stunt, scrubbing his profile clean, dropping mysterious posts, and letting fans and haters tear the internet apart with speculation. But this time feels different. This time, the silence from both camps has weight. The pattern is undeniable. Just last year, he did the same thing, took down CMG tags, teased a fallout, and then appeared beside Yo Gotti at a party days later, smiling like nothing ever happened. But in the wake of young Dolph's tragic death in 2021, something changed inside the CMG family. The air got heavier, the brotherhood fractured, and the Memphis rap scene split into quiet alliances and whispered suspicions. When Dolph was gunned down, Yo Gotti's camp found itself under the microscope. His brother, Big Juke, was reportedly detained for questioning, and the streets buzzed with accusations and conspiracy theories tying CMG's name to the tragedy. Through all that chaos, Blac Youngsta was online, posting cryptic captions and visuals that many interpreted as mocking Dolph's death. Maybe he meant it as defiance, maybe as pain, but to the world, and to Gotti, it looked reckless. The timing couldn't have been worse. CMG was under fire, and the last thing they needed was one of their own stirring the flames. Behind closed doors, insiders say Gotti tried to reel Youngsta in, urging him to chill on social media before things got worse. But for someone like Youngsta, built on raw energy and emotion, being told to stay quiet felt like betrayal. He's always been unpredictable, proudly defiant, the kind of artist who'd rather crash out being real than play it safe for optics. When Youngsta finally broke his silence, it wasn't through a press release or an interview. It was through a fiery post that set the internet ablaze. His message was emotional, raw, and drenched in frustration. He spoke about loyalty, betrayal, and how the house shouldn't go against the house. It sounded like a man trying to hold on to principles in a world that doesn't play fair. Then, as if one message wasn't enough, he doubled down, calling out fake leaders, fake OGs, and fake CEOs who pretend to guide the young generation but only mislead them. His words carried the weight of disillusionment, a man exhausted by manipulation and surrounded by people he no longer trusts. Fans didn't miss the undertones. When he mentioned fake mob bosses, everyone knew where the crosshairs were pointed. Yo Gotti has always embraced that mob imagery, his name, his brand, his entire persona built around control, power, and loyalty. So when Youngsta threw that line into the fire, it was personal. Gotti didn't respond directly, but his silence spoke louder than words. Instead, he took to Instagram, posting sleek photos with captions like "Nothing Bigger" and "Unbreakable," all while blasting Jay-Z's Dynasty intro, a track soaked in mafia symbolism. It was a message delivered in code, a calm, strategic reminder that he's still the boss. Fans dissected every second of it. The Sopranos references, the talk of loyalty and betrayal, it all fit too perfectly. The symbolism was clear. Gotti wasn't engaging in petty drama, he was asserting dominance, sending a reminder that the empire he built doesn't bend to emotion. One line in particular hit hard: "Clap whoever stand between Sean and Figures." In street language, that means eliminating anyone who threatens the operation. Some saw it as just rap nostalgia, others as a subtle warning. Either way, the tension was now undeniable. Youngsta didn't back down. Hours later, he came back swinging online, saying if you don't see him with someone anymore, there's a reason. No fake love, no staged friendships. He admitted he'd cut people off, washed his hands of the fakes, and was fine standing alone. For him, loyalty isn't about business, it's blood deep. He made it clear that 90% of the people around him were only there for deals, not real connection. That 1% he still rocks with, those are his brothers for life. The rest, dead weight. It was a statement of a man done playing roles, done pretending things were cool when they weren't. And even though he didn't name names, the shadow of Yo Gotti loomed large over every word. What makes this feud more dangerous than most is that it's not just about music, it's about pride, principle, and street legacy. Both men built their names on Memphis soil, where loyalty isn't a slogan, it's survival. And when loyalty breaks in a city like that, consequences follow fast. Yo Gotti moves like a CEO, like a chess player who's always 5 steps ahead. His organization, CMG, is disciplined and precise, operating with a kind of control that mirrors real-world power structures. Blac Youngsta, on the other hand, is chaos embodied, a storm with no warning, a man who thrives on unpredictability. That mix once made them unstoppable. Now, it makes them dangerous to each other. The idea that their fallout could move beyond social media isn't far-fetched. In hip-hop, history has shown how quickly words can turn to action. And in Memphis, those actions echo far beyond the music. If things between Gotti and Youngsta ever truly go south, it won't just be about diss tracks or deleted posts. It'll be about survival, about who holds the city's respect when the dust settles. Gotti's influence reaches deep, from the boardroom to the backstreets, while Youngsta has his own loyal circle ready to ride behind him. When two powerful figures share the same city and the same pride, one wrong move can spark a chain reaction that nobody can control. Midway through his career, Youngsta admitted that he and Gotti often clashed. Gotti thought he was reckless, and Youngsta knew it, but he didn't care. His 2018 CMG project Young and Reckless wasn't just a title, it was a statement of identity. He's always been that guy, the one who can't be tamed. But now, without CMG behind him, that same energy is both his strength and his risk. Independence means freedom, but it also means no safety net. As fans watch this story unfold, it's hard not to wonder where it all leads. Will Gotti and Youngsta find a way to settle things quietly behind the scenes? Or is this the beginning of a war that could shatter more than just reputations? Because when Memphis legends collide, history shows it never stays just music. In the end, the truth might be simple. Gotti represents the system, order, discipline, power. Youngsta represents rebellion, raw emotion, loyalty, and the unfiltered voice of the streets. They once moved as one. Now, they move in opposite directions, each trying to prove who really defines Memphis. And as the world watches, one thing's for sure, the drama isn't over. If you're feeling the tension and want to see how this plays out, drop your thoughts in the comments. Do you think Blac Youngsta made the right move cutting ties with CMG? Or is this just another stunt before they reunite again? Make sure you like, subscribe, and share this video to stay locked in as we follow every twist, every post, and every power move in this unfolding Memphis saga.